And then I never had a video or recording, you know, an interview.
What's up, guys? So I have Kemdhrew here with me today. Kemdhrew has been selling solar with us for 2 years. He used to sell energy in a deregulated market. In July, we sent Kemdhrew over 100 grand. Now, he had some promises he had to pay for to the homeowner, so it wasn't 100 grand in his pocket. But even after those promises, he still, if he did that every month, would track to make almost $1 million in solar. So we want to bring him here today, hear some of his wisdom. And first things first, how was your transition when you first started solar? Like, you were selling energy, you came into solar. How was that? What was the differences, and what are some things you had to learn?
Okay, yeah, first than that, exactly, I was selling the energy in Texas, offering the windmills, you know, through a service. So a friend told me, hey, solar is starting, commission are good, you have opportunity, this company is great, I make this and this and this a month, so I don't believe in that, I don't trust. Anyways, I give the opportunity, you know, to taste, to see if it's true. I came here in July of 2020, so when I start looking at the result, I believe in that. Okay.
So you said you wanted to come, you didn't believe it was true, right? Which a lot of people, when they watch this, are probably not going to believe you made, 100 grand revenue in July either. When you came, so why didn't you believe it? And then when you came and did solar, what was the first thing you saw where you realized like solar was the way to go? Like, what was that first result?
The first result?
Yeah.
The first result is I set a goal for me to make on the first 3 months that I took to test this job, and the result over-expect the result. Expectation was better, and I don't think twice in go back, pick up my stuff and came here and work in the solar industry.
Other than the commissions in solar, which obviously are very healthy, is there any other main reasons why you like staying in solar?
Another main reasons? Yeah, commission of course is one of the main things, but also I love renewable energy. I love help people saving money, and also I like the product. I know what I'm doing. More than that, the environment on direct solar is great.
Nice, nice. A lot of people, they get into solar, they run into some challenges, they have difficulties that arise. What difficulties did you have in solar, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, one of the most difficult stuff is, I think, is the patience, because this is a work that you have to have patience. It's not something that you sell today and you get paid next week. You know, it takes time. Most of the people want to see result immediately, and this is a process. More than that, you have to have as well very patient with your customers, especially when you are traveling, you are in different cities, different markets. You have to adapt your mind to different situations.
Yeah, and I talked to a lot of people, and they're selling energy or alarms or pest control, and they love that quick commission so much, and they don't want to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks for solar pay. What would you say to them if they said, nah, I don't want to do solar, I want to get paid quicker?
Okay, yeah, this is a work that you have to have patience. The people that make a bunch of money in this industry or another industries, it's not something that you can make from the night to the morning. You have to see it at middle long term.
Yeah, true.
And also your skills that you develop.
Yeah, it's a different skill, solar, right, than just energy. Because energy, you had to just pop them out, as many as you can every single day. So it's a quick fix, more dopamine. Like, yeah, I'm getting my cells all the time. Whereas solar, it's a little more. You got to work, you got to follow up with people. You get one big sale, then you wait a while, you get another one, type of thing, right? So, in July, you get 100 grand sent to you. What was different about July for you to be able to hit that high of a number versus other months? Like, what do you think resulted in you getting that high of commissions paid to you?
Okay, yeah, it's a good question because I have goals. You know, I have my own stock and crypto investment. I want to get started in real estate, so you need some money to make that. Also, I have another goal. I want to buy my own house. I want an electric car. So the only way to get that is working hard every day, every week, and don't slow down.
Yeah.
Don't slow down. Keep consistency. Have consistency.
Yes.
And when you are consistent, you know that you will get it sooner. Instead, if you make pauses.
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, it sounds like what's happening is you actually have big things that you're aiming for, and those big things require a lot of money. Because sometimes people come into solar and I do an interview and they go, I don't care, I just need to pay my bills. I just need $3-4 grand in a month, right? So if that's all they need to do is pay their bills, well, there's no reason to go and do more. But you want, real estate investments, cryptocurrency and all that stuff. So you have your sights set on something bigger, and then you're staying consistent. Is that basically it?
Yeah, that's my reason why I'm here. But also for those people that just want to work here and pay the bills, they are like, oh, I only make one sales in a month or 2 sales. Oh, that the commission will be 4,000, 5,000. That's very good for my bills. But later, when that customer cancel, they quit because los ánimos se le bajan. ¿Cómo digo eso?
They get like discouraged.
Yeah, they get discouraged, and they are not consistent.
Correct.
So if you do that week by week, day by day, you will pay your bills for this month, for the next month, and for the next year.
Yeah, you guys heard it from the man himself. Stay consistent. That's how you do it. You talked about consistency. You talked about setting big goals. Why do you think, because a lot of people come in here and they say, oh, I want to make big money. And I'm not saying you're necessarily better than those people. You just have, your approach is obviously different. So what do you think is different about some of these people that are not selling very much versus where you go out and I'm sending you 100 grand in 1 month? Like what would you say to someone coming in and they say, hey, I want to make 100 grand just like Kemdhrew? What would they need to know to be able to do that?
They have to come here to the office, listen to meetings, keep training, ask questions. Sometimes personal problems affect your job, affect your work.
Very true.
So they have to like maybe resolve your personal stuff, at the same time that you are not dismissing the job.
Makes sense. Yeah, you gotta be engaged, but if you're letting your personal life fall apart, you're not sleeping, you're not eating, you're fighting with your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you're all messed up, it's gonna be hard to go in and actually sell somebody because you're all messed up in your head. So you gotta go into the deals clear-minded and healthy in order to be on your game. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then before we end this, what is one of your hardest customers or your funniest stories that you have in solar that you would like to share?
My funniest customer?
Funniest story or one of the craziest experiences you've had while selling solar?
Good or bad?
Either or.
Either or, okay. Probably the good one was my first 3 months while I was tasting solar. I just get a closer, I turn a closer. I go knock by myself. I was not waiting for my friend that came with me and helped me out. I just sold, Santos Sorto, and that was my 27 kilowatt, and that's my biggest project that I had. So once he saw the result, he was very happy. He referred me with the neighbor, and the neighbor was happy, and that neighbor referred me with 3 neighbors in the front, and those neighbors with the families. So it's a good story to share. That person was great.
Nice. And then did you have a bad one you wanted to share?
A bad one? Yeah,
You don't have to talk about in Visalia when you had to go home. You don't have to say that.
when I go to home.
No, I'm just messing with you. Remember on the Blitz when you had that problem?
No.
You don't have to share that one. Other than that one, what's a bad experience?
A bad experience? Yeah, a really bad experience is maybe when you make 10 deals in 2 weeks, of those 10 deals, 3 cancels. You get disappointed with that, but that bad experience that you have cancellations make you tired, make you stressed, but also is like a push, to keep knocking more doors and looking more customer, looking new deals, because you never know when the next door will tell you yes, and that yes will give you a new referral.
Yeah. So basically you have cancels, and instead of letting those cancels stress you out, get you all negative, you're saying you used it as a drive and a push to do even better. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Yeah, a lot of people come into solar, they get a bunch of cancels, and then they just quit. They go, oh my God, I sold 5 and 2 canceled, I'm quitting. But I'm sure after you sold 10 and had 3 cancels, you're probably glad you didn't quit, right? After July.
Correct.
Cool. Just to end the interview, is there anything else you want to share with our audience?
With the audience,
Any last words?
you have to have at least 3 opportunities to keep the job, to keep on this industry. Why 3? Because first time, you don't know what has happened, you don't know what is going on with your existing customers, and later you will see the result. Maybe the results can be lower than your expectations, but again, if you keep consistency, you will see your results growing, because it's like compounding, maybe. And again, have goals. Maybe your goals, you have to set a date when you can get it, because if you don't have a date, it will take forever to get it. Sometimes you have days good, days bad, but I'm pretty sure that because I also hear you have freedom time.
You have what?
Freedom.
Free? Oh, a lot of freedom.
A lot of freedom time.
Yes.
So it's very worth what you get paid. Compare with the free time that you can get to make your personal stuff.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Kemdhrew, for sharing what you did. Kemdhrew is amazing. He is selling consistently every month. In July, he received over 100 grand in commissions. Some of that went to promises, but net still very high. And there's some wisdom from someone that has done 6 figures in 1 month in solar.